Good morning. Good morning, friends. Come on in here. Come on in. Come in and join me and let me show you some things that I got. I have had, I think 5, maybe a few more, but around 5 people asked to see everything that I got, antique shopping. You guys really pay attention in my videos because I just kind of mentioned that I got the little dice while antique shopping, and I got these private messages. What else did you get? And you know, my intention was to show you guys, but then I thought, well, sometimes things look better placed in and around, and so I did that, and then I just never, I don't know, I never took the time to show you. So I'm gonna start out. Hi, good morning. I'm Tammy Neff, and you're on my page called Tammy Loves Vintage. So good morning, Jennifer. I better get my glasses. Here's a pair right here. Hanging. Let me flip you around here. I'll just kind of show you around. I know you guys love to see around. So this is my drawer pull hanger that I use to hang my glasses. I have still some available. If you guys happen to be needing any, just let me know. I can hook you up. They're kind of hard to find, actually. But so let's get going. I'm going to start off with one of the things that I found. So my friend Julie started collecting Ohio law books because we're in Ohio. And so we're always looking for things that say Ohio. So I decided, she walked past this one, so I decided I'm going to grab it. So that started one law book, and then I threw another law book in over here. Good morning, Lynn. Hi, Mary. Here's another one that I found, and of course I love that one. Ohio Statistics, and it's black. I love that one. Julie has like great big law books, so I'm behind on that. It's funny. I always find something that I want to start collecting, and then it wears off on her, and she's like, oh, I have to have one too. And then the same thing with me. She'll like point out something like all these Crocs. I was never into Crocs until her. And so we like learn from each other. So anyway, good morning, Liz. Hello, hello. So I want to show you what she got me for my birthday. It's like, it's like super special to me. Okay, here we go. Wait for it, wait for it. It's up here, right there. That is a marmalade jar. You all know that I have been collecting these porcelain pieces from England. Well, she found a German one, and the reason why it's special is that my stepdad is German, and so I'm anxious for him to see this and read it and tell me what it says, because of course he can speak German and read German. So anyway, that is a very special pot. I don't know, I know some of you guys are into this also. I don't know if you guys have ever seen anything quite like that or not, but I hadn't, and neither had she, so we loved it. Let me see what else is on my list. So I had the 2 Ohio books and my German jar. Oh, and I'm gonna take you outside. Come outside with me. Here we go. Here we go. Good morning. Good morning. Jump on in here, guys. I'm going to show you. I want to show you my N-Rock. Hopefully I won't lose service. Looks like I found this. It is my N-Rock. I'm having low connection. Shoot, you guys can't see a close-up. Darn it, I'm losing connection, but see if you can see it from here. It's right there. There it is. Let's see. Sorry about that. Can I zoom in here? Whoops, I'm on a floating thing. Hey, Jen, good morning. It's not letting me zoom in. Nope, it won't let me zoom in. I'm afraid if I go back out, I'll lose you again. But anyway, there it is in my mulch. I wish you could see it better. You'll have to scroll back. I guess you'll have to scroll back. I was afraid of that I would lose you. You'll have to scroll back. I posted pictures of it on my page, so you'll have to scroll back and look. But it's awesome. It's from a 1905 Schoolhouse. And let me flip you around. And some man was there when they tore the schoolhouse down, and he took all of the letters to his barn, and they were in his barn for 25 years. And then we bought it from a guy that bought it from him. So there was only an N, so I don't know what the school was. They didn't say that. They just said 1905 Schoolhouse, and I thought it was really cool. Julie saw it. I walked right past it. Yeah, it's crazy because it should have jumped out and grabbed me. And then I had to think about it because I kind of wanted, like I was thinking about ordering one of those landscaping rocks that's all chippy and, you know, like the ones you see now, like sandstone or whatever. And she's like, oh my God, no, you have to get this one. So I did. And now I'm so glad I did. She's always right. So, okay, let me flip you around here. Also, look at this haul I found. This is all sheet music, you guys. It's all sheet music, and it's all in my colors. Like, I've never seen sheet music like this before, ever. And it's all beautiful. It's all just beautiful, inside and out. Look at this one, First Love. So cool, so cool. Piano music. Oh, and here's one that's blue. It's the only one that was blue, and it was kind of apart. It was like taken apart, but even the inside pages are a little bluish. But I love them. And then this was my 2 because of the birds. We all love birds. But this is my favorite out of all of them. So this is the one I'm for sure going to keep. It says, "Oh, would I were a bird." And I'm probably going to frame that or do something really creative with that. But I'll be, I love that. Look at this. Look how pretty that is. How pretty. So, and then the back has, not all of the backs have things. I'm just not exactly sure how to list these in my page or on my website. So I may just snap a picture of each and maybe numbering, I don't know. Or maybe I just should say random. Go to auctions. Yes, but I've never seen any like this, Janice. And I am supposed to be getting a bunch from an estate that a friend of mine bought a house, and there was a 95-year-old lady who I'm going to be able to get a whole stack, like almost as tall as me, but I don't think any of it was this coloring. This is what got me. It's not the fact that it's sheet music, it's the covers, so that we can frame them or craft with them, Mod Podge. You know, I hate to rip them up. Also, you can bundle them and tie ribbons around them, lay some old glasses on them. Like, there's so much you can do with this, whether you take it apart or not. So anyway, that was a surprising find that I was happy. Now everything else is in my basement. So I may lose you guys again. I'm not sure. It's better to see it designed than it is just to hold it in my hand. That's why I just to show you designed. So hopefully I don't lose you down here as well, like I did before, but we're gonna see what happens here. Jen, I am in your life. I'm right here. Tell me what you need. So, okay, so my first favorite thing, I haven't lost you yet, I put up there. Now let's see. My husband unscrews the lights down here all the time. So, so here it is. And it says, well, I was just interested in the lake trout part at the very bottom. So I have it up on top of my scale. The scale is it's an advertising. Let's see, is it on that side? It's too dark to see. Maybe it's on this side. Can you see? It's got writing on there, but I think it's Columbus, Ohio, which is like an hour from me. I couldn't tell. It's too high. I can't get it down and hold on to the phone. But I bought this little lake trout box. I absolutely love it. My basement is all nautical, mostly nautical anyway. So it fits really well with my collection. I used to collect a ton of bathing beauties. I don't have a lot of them anymore. I have one little section. Since I have you guys with me, I might as well show you. These are all of our Kelly's Island finds. My friend Sherry has a house there and she lets us go every year. And so these are all porcelain pieces that I found on the lake side, in the sand. Some glass. These we call pork chops. They're just pieces of, I'm thinking downspout. You guys probably know better, maybe even a shingle. I'm not sure, but I used to collect them whenever I found them, and sometimes you can find great big hunks of them and it looks like downspouting, like they're round. But I like when it's got the brown on both sides, and I named them pork chops. And look, there's like little teeny tiny pork chops. Like, I love them. Aren't they cute? But I'm only keeping them now if it has brown on both sides because I have so many. I don't need them. Then my husband's thing to collect is the rocks with the holes in them. So all of these rocks have holes in them, and I don't know how he spies them, but he does. So that's his thing. He likes the rocks with the holes in them. So that's pretty cool. Let me see. Oh yeah, here's some of my bathing beauties. Since I have signal here, I don't always have signal down here, so this is pretty cool. I don't have much light, and what light I have is glaring. But these are old postcards that I had framed. Now look how I had Mike frame them so that you could see what's on the back as well as the front. And I love that. So I went to a local guy, Mike Nelson at Flames and Frames. He's awesome, and sometimes he watches our videos. So I love her. Look at her. Isn't she great? So I don't usually do oceany things. However, I do have these two flue covers. This one and this one that I love. Now this one actually I made. I dabbled with some soldering a long time ago and got that. So that's pretty cool. I can't get any more of this tape. There's a lady that kind of talked me through it to show me how to do it at a show. And she gave me a little bit of this tape. Now all the tape is straight. I don't know if I have any other ones that I've made. I think I might have sold them, but anyway, love her too. Love her too. And then my old boat with the ratty, the ratty, really thin sail. Let's see what else. Oh, this is fun to have you guys down here. I can't always get you down here. So this is more sea glass that I found on Kelly's Island. Look at all this whole bowl full. Look at all that. And then this rock was laying on the beach. Somebody had done that, and I wanted to leave it because I felt bad to take it, but I thought, oh, how cool. I found it, and it's laying here. So I love that. So I love that. How do I keep it all clean? Well, I just have so much, you just don't even notice the dust. So honestly, it's not been an issue at all. Here's some more sea glass that I put in a jar, and I wrapped some pieces of driftwood that I had found around the jar. These bobbers are what else I got at the antique show this, it was a couple weeks ago now that we went. Let me see what else here. Oh, I know. Okay, so over here, so this is kind of a crafting space that I had tried to set up to work down here, but my signal was never great. So, and I don't know, I don't like it down here. There's just no, there's no light, like natural light. I don't know. I got to warm up to this space for sure. Okay, so this bobber right here, I can't reach it, these kind, but I found this one, and it even has, I don't know if you guys can see, but it even has the stripes on the leg of it. So those three are old. I love to find old wooden bobbers. They're very hard to find, very, very hard to find, and this is a reproduction, you guys, don't let it fool you. I don't know why I kept it. And then there's a couple more ladies, fun, and there's some more bobbers. You can see my bobbers, and then a couple of fishing license. I love these things. I don't know. I love them. And then my husband for Christmas got me this house paint sign, which, you know, advertising signs are crazy, but He splurged on me. My friend Julie found it, bless her heart, and said, Randy, you have to get this for Tammy for Christmas. So he did. And then I have some paintbrushes that I collect because we paint houses. Here's a couple of really good ones. Look at those. So anyway, I have my paintbrushes. And yeah, there's a sign. That's a reproduction, but it's a good one. It's a really good one. It's like rusted and everything. And it's wallpaper, paint, varnish, enamel. And again, because I paint houses and I hang wallpaper and strip wallpaper, like it just worked for me. So I have the nautical thing and the paint thing. I guess I have some paint things going on. This airplane was given to me by a guy. His name is Sean. He was the maintenance guy at my shop. And the story is awesome. So I had met him as I was in the shop painting, getting ready to open, and I needed some wood trim put up, and he had come in for some plumbing or something. I don't even know. And he said he would put some trim up for me. I wanted the big fat white trim. So he was scheduled to come the next day, right? So he was working, and then he came in that evening to help me, and he said he was clearing brush out in the woods, and he found this airplane deep in the I'm gonna say thicket, I don't know, deep in the whatever. And he said, I just thought of you. I know your style, and I know you will love this, and I want you to have it for good luck for your shop. Isn't that, he's the sweetest guy. His name is Sean. He lives here locally. He says he lives in a haunted house, and he's even been on like one of those haunted television shows with his house. It's crazy. But he's a pretty cool cat. So when I closed the store, of course, I offered him his airplane back, and he said no, he wanted me to have it. So that was sweet. What else do I got in here? Oh, my little hedgehog that Abby got me. He's sitting on a rock. So cute. And then my trouble light with the wooden handle. Love that. And then an old book. Oh, there's a coaster in my wagon. This is a wagon that I just built up to make an end table. I love that you guys can be down here with me. I probably should have cleaned it up a little bit. But someone was asking about how do I keep it clean. I think that the surfaces are just so rough, and you know, being antique-y, you don't really, I mean, there is a little Christmas glitter. I see, I guess I do need to clean, but you just don't see it. I don't know, I just don't see it. It's not like the new shiny surfaces, right? So there's a sailboat that we made in our group. Silly. And this thing's pretty cool. It's supposed to be a wave measure for a ship. So you see, and it's supposed to, I don't know, it moves. I don't know. I might have got suckered into that, but I thought it was really cool. I was up at Buckeye Lake, which is a lake that's really close to us, and I found that in a shop, an antique shop. So I don't know if it's old or not. Who knows? Let's see here. Okay, so we'll ring around here. And this is this is a mess. But I can't show you the little boat that I got without bringing you over here. So it's right here on top. This is my collection of little wooden boats. They're always hard to find. But look at that. It still has the paint on it even. That is in perfect shape. That was a treasure for sure. I didn't find a lot, but I love what things I did find. So there's that. This is, again, you guys have to know that I paint houses for a living. So anything to do with painting, before I take on a job, I always meet and measure. So all of these really cool measuring sticks, you know, I love all of that kind of thing. So I've just incorporated the painting in with the fishing antique. You know, there's some old boat oars. There's an awesome brewery sign. I know this thing is old. This could be 1800s old. It's super duper old. Was a little pricey, but awesome. Worth it. Worth it. Let's see. Oh, we got our closet door. Let's see. Oh, I know something else that's really, really cool. I have, of course, keep your corks. Fill them in jars. Here's corks. Put them in jars. That was Lola's food jar, actually. And I couldn't put it away, so I filled it with corks and put it on the bar. This old hanging scale. Julie found this for me. I had been wanting one. And so I had this. My husband says I hung it crooked, but I think he's right, because you can see it slipped a little bit on me, but it's kind of, it goes up. But oh well. That's what happens when girls do it. But it's up there and I love it, so it's okay. But there's my antique hanging scale. I loved that it had a flat tray to display on. Typically they're a bowl scooped tray, and so this one I can treat like a tabletop almost. And so I put an old crusty, this is the only metal boat that I have, but I love that you know, they're speed boats and not like ocean ships or anything. I did buy that one stern wheeler over there just because when we went to Marietta they had lots of stern wheelers always going around. So anyway, that's my basement. So of course, I mean, I have like, there's my flowers that I draw from when we're doing flower projects. And these are the valances that I keep telling you I'm going to do a live sale on and just have never done. They're on that shelf. Like, yeah. And then, my gosh, you want to see, I don't know if I'll still have signal back here. This is just our yucky space. So this is all my open paints that I craft with. And then I'll show you this just because this is all chalk couture. Like this whole thing is full of chalk couture. And then all of this is chalk couture surfaces. And then, just all of that is chalk couture stuff. And this is all stencils for painting. Like it's a mess, but it's an organized mess. So just know that. Oh, here's a sign. We made this in our little group. That's pretty cool. It's the state of Ohio map. And then I put it on a palette board. And then I put the back, like the index pages behind it, and used upholstery tacks. And then I did this one. Ooh, am I going to lose you now? Maybe. I did this one too. Shoot, I am going to lose. Shoot, I went too far. I pushed it too far. Are you still there? Are you still there? I pushed it too far trying to show you that one. Well, it's fine. Oh, let me shut off this light. Look at this sign I got for Christmas 2 years ago. Love that. And I had someone message me. They live like right there. And they were like, oh, would you sell that sign? And of course I can't. It was a gift. I mean, someday maybe, but it was a gift from my family, actually, my husband and my kids. Oh, here's some more bathing beauties if you're still here. Yeah, there's a few of you still here. I lost you on that other. Look at this one. And all of my bathing beauties, like all of my old pictures have wavy glass. Like I love, and do you know, like the way to see if the glass is wavy and bubbly, I'm not sure we can do this together, but you, instead of looking at it, sometimes you can see, but if you turn it like this and you scan across that glass with your eye, you can see the bubbles. I can't see it. I can't tell if you guys can tell or not, but you can see the waves and the bubbles, and that's how you tell if it's old glass or not. A lot of times you can look at the back and see, you know, too, if it's original or not, but really it's if you lay it sideways and scan across. So if I buy a picture that I absolutely love and it does not have old glass, I keep glass from old windows and take it to the frame shop and they cut it down. I'm trying to get that hung back up. They cut it down for me, and there we go. They cut it down and reglass it for me so that it has all old, even if it's not original. I love the wavy glass. It used to be, I would be like, oh, that glass, there's something wrong with it. I got to get rid of it. Now I've learned to love it. She's got, look at the boat sail. Julie got me that. We've been friends for a lot of years, you guys. So, yeah, we've been friends for a long, long time. What do I have here? Let's see here. Oh, I love this. This was a box that I found, and it had that on it, and the box wasn't in great shape. So I took the two ends off and hang them. I am seeing some comments come through, but I'm not going to, I'll answer them when I'm all done, like I always do. Abby brought me these crabs. I don't know what the heck to do with them. They're really thin. They're like tissue paper thin, but she found them at the ocean, so she thought I would like them. So they're cool. And then I made picture frames out of old putty knives. I know some of you guys are new and have never seen this stuff, and the ones of you that have are probably already over it and out of here. But it's an interesting space if you're into this kind of thing. I love this whiskey bottle is from Zanesville, which is where I'm from. So that's a super cool, special to me. We made these tags. I've got a ton of them for sale. I don't think they're on our site yet, but I've so no one knows I have them, but I have them. They're coming. Oh, you love the wall? Thank you, Angie. I did see that. Thank you. That one jumped right out at me. And then this hammer collection. So my mom's grandfather, my great-grandfather, right here in this picture, had a blade sharpening business. He was the one, I think he was the one on the right, the one on the left with his brother, and I can't remember his brother's name. Was it? I can't remember. I'm not going to say. Anyway, he made these knives right here. He made these knives. I was telling my mom, I took it to show her because I put her and my grandma on this one. It's my mom on the right and my grandma on the left. And I said, wouldn't it be cool to have some of great-grandpa Baker's knives? And she's like, honey, I do. I have them. So she gave me 4 of my great-grandpa's knives that he made in his shop. So that's so cool. And then these hammers were just from my father-in-law, from his garage. My mother-in-law said I could have them, and I just thought they were cool looking. What does this say? The men have laid down their tools. It's a like an English read and say card, but I thought that was cool. And they were learning the verbs. So I stuck that there. Oh my gosh, I'm such a cornball, right? I know. And to be here with me, you all know that's true. So let's go. I'm going to flip you back around. See, all my lights are, oh no, I turned on this one light. Oh, I have one more thing I could show you. Let me show you one more thing while I come over here and shut this light off. So up here, I started collecting license plates. So I know some of you have seen these, but they're really interesting. I just try to show you guys interesting things, right? Just different things. So this was the first one that I bought. And then I found the motorboat. And you know, I'm all about nautical, right? So all of the rest of them now are boats. They're all, see the boat, the MB for motorboat right there. This one was just, oops, where are you? This one was just the colors that I liked, and it was a cute size. It was different in size. And then this one was from another country, and I'll see if you guys can read it. I can't read it from down here. But anyway, I love the shape of it. And again, the colors were my colors. I love the blacks and creams. So, and then we have a boat license for New Jersey up there at the top. And then check out this one. Again, something Julie found for Randy to give me for Christmas or birthday or something. But that is from Columbus, Ohio, you guys. And it has the metal from the boat attached. That is a treasure. That is something I treasure. Okay, and then there's a watercraft. So you see, they're all boat. They're all boat related, and except also this one at the very top. Look at that skinny little strip. See that? So during the war, they would sell you that to put over top of the top 2 holes of your car license plate because of the metal shortage during the war. I don't know what war. I should have got more information, and I should have paid more attention. But I thought the story of that was super duper cool. So, of course, I suckered right in and bought it. Oh, yeah, and someone wanted to see the wall. Okay, so they mentioned this wall treatment, which we're getting ready to do next week. Something. I'm not exactly sure. She wants a wine cellar look. She likes my, so I started with the bricks breaking out. Okay, and aged and drippy and old looking, right? Then I came and tried to calm it down a little bit. Our drywall was terrible, and it was too much to spackle all of it and get it great. And I kind of wanted to play around with some treatments. So I did this wall treatment down here. And then I did this treatment on this wall, which is super. This is like probably my favorite wall. So look past the stuff and look at the wall. But it's got like metallics, see them showing up here and there. And then I took not old, but like here you can see really well, like the mesh bag that your onions come in and the lemons come in. All of the different bags make different textures, and I pressed those textures into the plasters, and then I did like a glaze over top. Super cool, love it. Let's see, I have more bricks over here. My husband leaves that closet door open just so it doesn't get wet. We don't know if it will, but we always leave it open. And there's cool things behind it too. I don't know why we leave it open, really. It's a basement, you know, it's a basement. So yeah, look, isn't that cool? That's super cool. Another Ohio, Southern Ohio, it says, which is where I live. So that's super cool. And then this is a bunch of, I was collecting wine bottle openers, and I didn't really know what to do with them. So I gave them to Mike Nelson at the frame shop. There's something else he did for me. And so he framed those up for me. Anyway, and this was all the reasons. This was Randy's 50th birthday. And so we put why he rocks. There you go. So if anybody wants to know, there you go. That's why that's there. Just to remind him in case he needs to see. Oh, man. Oh, you just never know what you're going to see in my video, right? Okay, all the lights are out. Let's go back upstairs. What? Oh, I was going to read your comments. That's what. Okay, so let's look through your comments and see the other light out here. Okay. Yay. Okay, that was good, right? That was a good one. Did I show you everything? The trout box, the bobbers, and the boats. Yeah. So I didn't get a whole lot from that trip, but what I got, I absolutely love. So let's look through. So I'm done. As you guys know that stay with me, I go through now and I read your comments, and then I come back later and I'll post, or, you know, I've started, if you just say hi or hello or like good morning, like Jennifer, I just hit like, and I've not been commenting back because sometimes there's so many and it just takes so long after a video. So I want you to know I saw it. So let me know if you're okay with that or if that bothers you. I don't know. Because somebody else said you're not supposed to answer every comment or Facebook won't give it the go. Like it won't do a lot. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. So if you have a question, I'll answer you for sure. But there's Jennifer saying good morning, and Emma, I think I said hi to you girls, and Lynn, Mary Ann, and Liz, good morning. There's Emma and Lori. Good morning, you guys. So my intention was to come on this morning and do the Buddha Bowl that Abby showed me how to do. I have been doing those. I've been doing so good. I've been eating everything she's told me to do. Feeling really healthier, just more proud of what I'm eating. You know, nothing's really happening much. I had lost 6 pounds with her here, but we were walking all the time. Now I haven't been walking, and I've only lost 1, and she's been gone for like 2 weeks. So probably 2 weeks. So anyway, there is something to that walking thing. I got to get back to it. Hi, Lori. Thank you. Sheet music by the box loads go to auctions. Yes, Janice. But again, that was just really unique. And I have sheet music that I've been sending people that have asked for old papers to craft with. So I have some. And then I have this lady that is going to the nursing home that my friend bought her house. And I'm supposed to get a whole big stack like as tall as I am once the escrow or the estate or whatever closes. So we'll see if I get a hold of that. But yeah, I don't... I would love to go to auctions, but that would be dangerous probably for me. Thanks, Marianne. Emma likes something. And yes, Jen, you are in my life right here. All the things. Oh, thank you, girlfriend. I might have, isn't it amazing? Like, I feel like I know Jen. I met her here. And I have so many friends here. It's just that are like really feel like friends. Might have missed it. Maybe you didn't show it yet. Can I see the... Oh, sure. Yes, I did show that. Not today, probably so much, but it's right here. If you're still here, Lynn, there you go. And I've changed it out many, many times. I have some magnetic prisms. You can get these not these exact ones, but some like it at Hobby Lobby. They were usually on the end cap in the lighting section, but they're just magnets. And then I hung an old key. Let's see. This was a money bag. It says do not cut, but I cut it. So it might be going to jail. I don't know. And then I loved that. And then this violin was just plain. It was in pretty good shape, but it was kind of boring. But in my mind, I knew I was going to add these paper clay things to it and make it look all one piece. So I just tied that on there. It won't be a thing I keep forever, but it's fun for now. Let's see, it might be hard to show you. Oh yeah, I cut up a burlap coffee bag, and then this was part of the seam of it, but I loved the texture of that, so I laid it in there. That's actually a new frame, just painted. I found these wooden hearts because, you know, Tammy loves vintage, so there you go. And then I made this bag up for you guys. We did that in a greenery video. And then in my group, we're going to be making a bag like this, not this one, but one like it. I bought this one, but we're gonna rig up our own deal. I have one of you girls asking how you could decorate a ladder, so we're going to make one of these bags in my group. And then these little tablets are super cute. I don't even know what they are, but they're all intact, so I just stuck them on there. So there's my mattress. I have had friends borrow this. They stand it upright and clip their pictures for like birthday parties and graduation parties and weddings and stuff like that. But Marianne, yeah, I just honestly, when I change things a lot, so I do clean, but I don't clean like every other day by any means. So yeah, I don't do that. But yeah, see, like there's nothing to clean there because you can't see anything. So like I go around the edge, but I don't take it all off. It don't bother me. You need sea glass. Oh, Jen, I can't give up my sea glass. Oh gosh, I would, but oh, I can't give it up. You're gonna have to go on Etsy and look up sea glass. There's people that live by the water and they sell it. But for me, I just get to go 1 week a year, and oh, it's a treasure to me. It's all beautiful. Thank you, Marianne. Thank you so much. Thanks, Jen. I'm glad you guys got to see it. Julie sounds like trouble. Lori, she's the best kind of trouble to have in your life, for sure. She is the best. Let's see. I will sprinkle later. Okay, on the clock. I need some valances. Okay, yeah, I have a girl that she had commented on my video, on one of my videos. I kept saying, I need help, and she lives locally here, and she said she would like to come. So we haven't been able to get together, and she messaged that she would come this afternoon. So we'll see, but I need help to do these videos for selling stuff. It's a lot. I would say, oops, I didn't mean to do that. How did I do that? Okay. Oh, Debbie, thank you. Wow. I don't know if I'm amazing. Marianne, I would say yes. The guy that we buy a lot of the Ohio stuff from is an Ohio collector, big time. Like I never saw a house like his. It's a lot. You really have to climb over things to get through every inch. I mean, I have a lot, but no, he has a lot. And everything he collects is from Ohio. So I would say yes, that's Jackson, Ohio, but I can't say for sure. I just know him and I know what he looks for, so that would be my guess. Thanks, Debbie. The Bathing Beauties, you like them? I'm trying to find you something pretty to look at. Thank you, Debbie. Yes, Ray, catch the replay. You're seeing the gauges on the wall. Oh, yeah, send me a picture. I have a little cute little one. The only one I have upstairs that I can think of off the top of my head is tucked right there. Abby got me the little ladybug, my daughter. Isn't that cute? And then she brought me these, oh, look at all these sand dollars she found. And you know about my little sheep heads. We've already talked about those, the little sheep head stones that are for the cheeks. They're lucky stones. And there's an L in every one of them. Let's see here. Can you see the L? Where is it? I'm trying to get the light bright. Let me find it first. Is it upside down? Let me see. There it is. It's big. It's a big L. There it is. On the bottom left. Whoops. On the bottom. Well, now I don't know where it is. Where'd it go? I can't. My lighting is terrible right now. But these little stones show, oh, there, bottom left. See, there's like an L in there, and they're called lucky stones, and you find them up at Lake Erie. There's one, top right. And anyway, they're called lucky stones. So, of course, I had to find a whole bunch. Let's see, what else? Oh, there, I'll give you, this is a pretty section to look at. I love this place. So, yeah, send me a picture for sure. Thanks, Angie. I hope you saw that. I showed you guys the walls from you. You like the putty knives? Thank you. Thanks, Dee Dee. You love the tags. Thanks, you guys. How do you find my page? It's Tammy Loves Vintage. You're on it right now. So when the video's over, if you just go to the top, you'll find me. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, Monica. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you. I'm glad you guys liked it. Thank you. Oh, there'll be somebody on here will give me a mad face for sure. I always get a mad face and a frowny face and like a sad face. Like, why are you sad? Like, I don't know, understand. Oh, I think I could spend a lot of time. Yes, you could treasure hunt in my basement for sure. Thanks, Lynn. You know, but not everyone's into the nautical stuff. Never thought about using the crib like that. Oh, Lynn, well, good. I'm glad I inspired you. Lori likes my collections. You're very welcome. Happy to share. Hope you show how to do the bricks. I'm going to do that next week. We are in the ladies' basement, so I'm not sure about service. I can try my phone, and then I can try her walls. I was reading your message. We can try her Wi-Fi. But if not, I'll just take pictures as I go. But yeah, we're going to be doing that. TJ Maxx sells sea glass. There you go. There you go, Jen. You're welcome, Debbie. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you. Let's see. Is that you in the picture? I don't think I showed any pictures of me, so I would say no. Hi, Darla. Oh, Debbie. Thank you. Thank you. So, I don't know. You guys want to see the breakfast bootable? What time is it? It's 10:30. I'm feeling hungry, so I'm thinking about making a bootable. Because I didn't eat till like 4 o'clock yesterday, and that was crazy. But I was so busy. So, yeah, I thought maybe I would share one. I've been doing them every day. Pretty much every day. I had a big cooking spree last night. So my refrigerator has, I roasted peppers. I did the black beans. All the things that Abby told me to do, I did. I roasted carrots. I did a sweet potato just on the stovetop. Look, there's my cup telling me it's time to take a drink. Flashing. You see, I'll show you. See it? It's flashing every time. Like, I have this cup that I got off of Amazon, and I absolutely love it. It keeps me drinking my water, and I get in 82 ounces a day. So it'll keep flashing until I get over there to take a drink. It really works. And then it tracks how much you've drank. It tracks how many days streak you've done, like how you're doing. It's super cool. But anyway, I don't know. I spent 2.5 hours cooking. Oh, and I made green beans. I've never done this before, but I took fresh green beans and I cut the ends off and I drizzled olive oil and I put them in the oven and I put slivered almonds on top with salt and pepper and garlic. Oh my gosh, so good. Those slivered almonds or almond slices, whatever, they taste like potato chips on top of your green beans if you've never done it. I did 350 and it took about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. I did 20 minutes and I ate one. It was a little bit, it was done, but it had a little texture to it. So I did another 5 minutes and it was the same. So I just think fresh green beans kind of have that. So you can't really get them. I don't know how long it would take to get them mushy like a canned green bean, but oh, they were so good. So yeah, I would say 350 for 20 minutes would do it. And I am no cook. Trust me. A funny thing happened. You guys want to hear this? I don't know if you want to hear this or not. So I'm texting my daughter, Abby, asking about this and that. And what do I do with this and that? And this girl answers me back. Jennifer was her name, Jennifer. And that's who we're painting in the kitchen for this week. She's like, I sent all these stupid. You know how you text your mom or your daughter, you know? So I'm texting Abby and I'm like, okay, I have celery that I had cut into strips, but it was starting to get soft. And I said, I want to cook this celery like in soup, but I've never cooked celery just like a stir fry thing. And I said, I have string, or those what do they call them? Snap peas. I had snap peas in a bag and onions. And I said, I'm thinking about putting these together. I said, what do you think? And then I sent her a picture of the bag of green beans. And I'm like, I'm thinking about baking these in the oven. Tell me how. And so this customer of mine answers me back and she's like, I don't think you meant to send this to me, but I make green beans in the oven all the time. And then she told me how she did it. So here I'm not even texting. That was so embarrassing because it was like a mom-daughter thing. You know, you text differently to a stranger than you would your kid, right? So anyway, she's like, let me know how all that turns out. So, oh, that was embarrassing. I don't know why I'm telling you it's even more embarrassing. Debbie needs to eat healthy. Abby, my daughter Abby is a model in California. And she is super thin and she's gotten her sister super thin and they've been harping on me and working on me and I'm just having a hard time giving up M&Ms, let me tell you what. So since when Abby came, I said, I'm eating like you. I'm going to follow you around like a little puppy dog. And that's exactly what I did. So I have a notebook and it literally lays right, let me show you. It lays right here, right there. And it's full of everything. Well, not full, but I mean, I have a lot of pages from Abby, notes and stuff. And so if you didn't see, scroll back on my page, Tammy Loves Vintage, go back on my page and look, a couple of weeks ago, I have a Trader Joe's haul, what I brought home, and I unpackage everything and talk about it. And then Abby and I did a video together before she went to the airport. Like there's all kinds of stuff on there about healthy foods. So I've been doing it, and I told you, if you caught that I had thought about doing like an Instagram Tammy's Trying or something like that, a group or something, because I don't want to lose people over here. But at the same time, I thought, you know, I have you all over here, so maybe I'll just throw those things in. And if you're watching this page for the vintage stuff, just don't pay attention to the healthy stuff if you don't want to. But I kind of like being a mix. You know, my page was called Tammy Loves because I brought you so many different things. So I just recently changed it to vintage because I felt like I needed to hone in a little bit. Because, you know, I paint, I sell real estate, like I do all these things, and it's too confusing for everybody. But my soul and heart is into these antique things, and I love sharing all that creative stuff. So you do green beans, water chestnuts, and onion. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, that sounds really good, Angie. Hi, Joyce. See if I have any other new, yeah, Debbie needs to eat healthy. Me too, Debbie girlfriend. Me too. And then that's all. Okay, so yeah, so last night I just spent making all the things. Those green beans were great. The snap peas turned out good with the celery and onions. I don't even know. Let's see what's in here. Let's see. Here, I'll flip you around. Oh, this is embarrassing, but I'll flip you around. So yeah, there is what is that? Oh, I did some white potatoes. I had some white potatoes, and Abby said, well, if you have to, you can have some. But see, this is all my cilantro. I chopped up I got a big bunch of cilantro, and there's my carrots and some chicken. There's some more carrots back there. And there's my little peppers. I did a bag of peppers, and there's my my peas I was telling you about, and my green beans, and there's my other beans. There's my sweet potato back there. And then, of course, I have my blueberries and my raspberries and my spinach. So see, it really is a healthy fridge. Yes, you saw Ready Whip. Okay? And Abby said it's okay if I just do a little bit on my fruit. So anyway, there you go. All right, I'll share with you guys the Buddha bowl. I don't know that I'll just show you when I'm putting it all together. How about that? I'll lay everything out separately. I'm going to clean up these sheet musics, and then whoever wants to see, I will show you how to put together a Buddha bowl, and you guys can have one for lunch because they're amazing. They make you full. Like, I'm just a snacker all day kind of person. Like I just nibble all day. I don't really have a meal like everybody says. You never really sit down and eat, but I eat kind of snacky every hour. So it's been bad because I'm not snacking on the right things. Obviously, look at me. I've never looked so bad in my whole life. So, and I went for 1.5 years and didn't really care. That's bad. But that's the truth. I just was I had things happen, very sad, and so I'm trying to snap out of that and get back to me again. So we can do it all together. How about that? Well, so you message me, keep messaging me. I know a lot of you have, and we've chatted, and that's great. I love that. So anyway, thanks for following. Wow, I really got off. My husband always says, you can't just say goodbye. No, I can't. I trail off. Sometimes the very best is at the end if you listen to me blabber for a while. So, all right, you guys. I'll see you later. I'm going to go get this cleaned up. I'm going to get to work on that, on my breakfast, and I'll share it with you. Okay, bye. Whoops, I flipped you around. Didn't mean to hit that button. Bye.